Welcome to the Wonder Garden channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you a method for caring for orchids at home using natural fertilizer made from familiar ingredients that are commonly found in every household. This method helps orchids develop strong root systems, grow sustainably, and supports regular flowering throughout the year. If you love orchids and are looking for a simple yet effective way to care for them, don't miss this video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to support me, and make sure you don't miss any useful plant care tips in the future. Let's get started. To make a natural fertilizer today, I will use about 100 grams of wheat grains. First, pour all the wheat grains into a pan and dry roast them evenly over low heat until they turn golden and release a light, pleasant aroma. Roasting the wheat helps activate the nutrients inside, while also drying the grains, making them easier to extract and safer to use for orchids. Wheat grains contain a rich amount of B vitamins, amino acids, natural minerals, and beneficial enzymes, which help stimulate root growth, enhance metabolic processes, and support healthy orchid development. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. After roasting, let the wheat grains cool completely before moving on to the next steps. This helps preserve the nutrients and prevents any potential harm to the plant when using the fertilizer solution. Once the wheat grains have completely cooled, I grind them into a fine powder. If you want to learn the secret to caring for Phalaenopsis orchids, make sure to watch this video carefully until the end. Your orchids will become strong, grow new roots, and bloom vibrantly all year round. Grinding them finely helps release the nutrients more effectively, allowing the orchid to absorb them more easily and efficiently when used. After grinding, I transfer the wheat powder into a clean, dry container, seal it tightly, and store it in a cool, well-ventilated place for later use. This storage method helps preserve the nutrients in the powder and is very convenient whenever it's needed as a fertilizer for orchids in future care routines. When using it as a fertilizer, I take about 3 teaspoons of the roasted wheat powder and add them to a mixing container. Then, I add about half a liter of boiling water to help the powder dissolve evenly and release the nutrients from the wheat as much as possible. Next, stir the mixture thoroughly until the powder is completely dissolved. Then, cover it with a lid and let it sit until the solution has completely cooled. After the solution has completely cooled, I filter out the remaining undissolved wheat residue, keeping only the clear liquid. This filtering step makes the solution cleaner, preventing powder residue from sticking to the roots or leaves. As a result, it reduces the risk of fungal issues and allows the orchid to absorb nutrients more gently and safely during use. Once the concentrated solution is obtained, I dilute it further with 1 liter of clean water to reduce the strength, making it gentler and safer for orchid roots. Step 1. Wipe the orchid leaves. First, I use a soft cloth or clean cotton soaked in the diluted natural fertilizer solution. Then gently wipe both the upper and lower surfaces of the orchid leaves. While wiping, I move slowly and carefully, paying special attention to the leaf veins and edges, where dust and mineral residues tend to accumulate the most. Cleaning the leaves with the diluted solution helps remove built-up dust, mineral deposits, and impurities from the leaf surface over time. When the leaves are clean, the stomata can open more freely, allowing the plant to breathe better and enabling photosynthesis to work more efficiently. Cleaner leaves absorb light more effectively, producing more energy to nourish the plant and support healthy root development. Beyond simply cleaning the leaves, diluted rice water also contains B vitamins, starch, and natural trace minerals, nutrients that orchid leaves can absorb directly through their surface. Thanks to this, the leaves gradually become darker green, thicker, and naturally glossy without the need for chemical fertilizers. Step 2. Mist the orchid. After wiping the leaves, I pour the diluted natural fertilizer solution into a spray bottle for misting. When spraying, I adjust the nozzle to a fine mist setting, then gently and evenly spray over the entire foliage, the stem, and the area around the base of the plant. Misting allows the orchid to quickly absorb some nutrients through the leaves while also increasing the surrounding air humidity, creating favorable conditions for recovery, especially for orchids that are weak or have newly developing roots. The B vitamins and trace minerals in the solution help reduce plant stress and support more stable leaf and stem function during the recovery period. When spraying, you should avoid overwetting and make sure the solution does not sit for too long in the leaf joints or the crown of the plant. The best time to mist is early in the morning or late in the afternoon, allowing the orchid to dry gradually during the day and minimizing the risk of fungal diseases. Step 3. Water the orchid at the base. Finally, I use the remaining solution to gently water around the base of the orchid. Watering at the base allows the root system to directly absorb the nutrients in the solution, especially the natural compounds from wheat and rice water. This helps stimulate new root growth, encouraging stronger roots with better attachment. When the roots are healthy, the orchid can absorb water and nutrients more efficiently, leading to stable leaf growth and giving the plant enough strength to form flower buds. I usually apply this watering method every 7 to 10 days, while closely observing the condition of the plant to adjust the amount of solution as needed. If you want to learn the secret to caring for Phalaenopsis orchids, make sure to watch this video carefully until the end. Your orchids will become strong, grow new roots, and bloom vibrantly all year round. After completing all 3 care steps, if you notice any water remaining on the leaves, stems, or in the leaf joints, especially around the crown and leaf axils, use a dry cloth or soft cotton to gently absorb and wipe away the excess moisture. This step is very important, because if moisture remains too long in the leaf joints or at the crown, it creates ideal conditions for fungi and bacteria to develop, leading to problems such as stem rot, crown rot, or leaf burn, common issues caused by improper orchid care. Wiping the plant dry in time helps keep the orchid well ventilated and safe, especially after misting or cleaning the leaves. And as you can see, orchids cared for with organic fertilizers, especially those made from rice, tend to grow slowly but very sustainably. Over time, the leaves become glossier, darker green, thicker, and more resilient, clearly showing the plant's strength and its ability to absorb nutrients effectively. Once the plant has stabilized and enters the flowering stage, the blooms display richer colors with thicker, firmer petals that last longer on the plant before fading. This is the result of proper care, building a strong foundation by nurturing healthy roots and leaves before focusing on flowers. I hope today's video has given you another simple, safe, and effective orchid care method that you can easily apply at home. If you find the content helpful and meaningful, don't forget to like the video, share it with fellow orchid lovers, and subscribe to the Wonder Garden channel so you won't miss future videos on orchid care and recovery. Thank you for watching, and see you again in the next videos.